Rain lashes against the windows, blurring the outside world, mirroring the heavy atmosphere within. Sam and Mia sit, their movements weighed down by boredom. Leo sulks, a frisbee clutched tightly in his hands, his lower lip pushed out in a pout. Ethan's gaze drifts aimlessly around the room, the gloom reflecting their collective discontent. The room is filled with a palpable sense of listlessness. The dim light and relentless rain amplify the feeling of stagnation. Mum enters the living room, a nostalgic smile dancing on her lips. She presents a slightly worn jigsaw puzzle box, an antique key tied to it with twine. I thought you might like to try this old jigsaw puzzle. It has been sitting in the attic for a long time. The children gather, eyes wide with curiosity, drawn to the mysterious box labeled the magic key. It seems they are searching for his father. The living room is filled with anticipation as the children prepare to unlock the secrets within. Puzzle pieces scatter across the table, awaiting eager hands. Ethan and Mia begin assembling the jigsaw. A magic key rests nearby, bathed in an ethereal glow that intensifies with each puzzle piece placed. Mia pauses, her eyes reflecting a spark of insight. Maybe this puzzle and this magic key are connected. Ethan glances at the key, its light growing steadily brighter. The puzzle pieces wait, promising a hidden connection between the ordinary and the magical. Ethan's frustration boils over as the puzzle refuses to yield its secrets. In a fit of anger, Ethan hurls the magic key onto the puzzle's surface. The key makes contact, and an intense, blinding light erupts. The room is engulfed in a blinding light. Drawn by an unseen force, the children are pulled inexorably into the glowing puzzle. The light intensifies, swallowing everything in its path as the children vanish into the puzzle's depths. The children are swallowed by a vortex of blinding light and swirling color, their expressions mirroring a dizzying disorientation. They are spun faster and faster, light and color blurring into an incomprehensible chaos. Abruptly, the swirling ceases. The children stumble as their feet hit solid ground. Disoriented, they struggle to regain their balance, their eyes darting around at the unfamiliar world. They stand, blinking in the sudden stillness, finding themselves in a completely new and bewildering environment. A massive mansion stands guard over sprawling gardens, where children play under the watchful eyes of their parents. Each figure is adorned in clothing from a bygone era, their presence a stark contrast to the modern world. Ethan's eyes widen with curiosity. Look, their clothes are so strange. Mia responds, a realization dawning. Exactly like the children in the puzzle picture. The children continue to play, oblivious to the scrutiny, their laughter echoing through the gardens. The parents watch, their expressions unreadable, as if guarding a secret lost to time. In the lush gardens, Clara's radiant smile shines as she introduces herself. I'm Clara, and this is my brother, Henry. Henry puffs out his chest, standing proudly beside Clara. My father is very important. Children's laughter fills the air as a frisbee soars through the sky. Henry's eyes follow Leo, tracking the frisbee's flight with unwavering focus. A man explodes into the serene mansion gardens, his face contorted with raw panic. His voice cracking with urgency, he shouts, "Quick! Hide! The soldiers are coming!" The air thickens with fear as people scatter, their panic turning the once peaceful garden into a scene of frantic disarray. A wave of terror sweeps through the garden as the threat of soldiers shatters the tranquility. The group bursts into the library, their hurried breaths clouding the air. Henry's father frantically searches the bookshelf, a desperate glint in his eyes. The ancient bookcase groans open, revealing a hidden passage. He vanishes into the darkness, swallowed by the secret room. Clara's voice cuts through the tension, a warning laced with fear. If they find him, they will kill him. The bookcase stands ajar, a silent sentinel guarding its secret. The library door shudders violently as the soldiers' relentless assault escalates. The mansion's walls and floorboards groan under the brutal invasion, each echo amplifying the children's terror. Huddled together, the children hold their breath, their wide eyes reflecting the encroaching doom. The grandfather clock's rhythmic tick-tock reverberates, each tick a hammer blow against fragile hope. The children remain frozen in terror, the clocks ticking the only sound in the chaos. In the dim light of the mansion library, a soldier raises his sword, its polished surface gleaming. His eyes dart around the silent library, sensing an unseen presence. Illuminated by weak sunlight, dust motes dance in the air, adding to the growing tension. The soldier's voice breaks the silence. This belongs to him. He is here. Shadows stretch across the polished floor as uniformed soldiers line up the children, their presence a looming threat. The commander's voice cuts through the heavy air, his gloved finger aimed accusingly. "Little boy, tell us, where is he hiding?" Ethan stands frozen, his throat tightening with each swallow. Silence hangs heavy, a suffocating blanket woven with unspoken threats. Ethan remains silent, defiance flickering in his eyes despite the palpable fear. The commander's gaze intensifies, the unspoken question hanging in the air, unanswered. Sunlight bathes the mansion as Leo's mischievousness sparks a daring idea. Outside, Sam and Mia's laughter fills the air as they distract the soldiers. Mia catches the frisbee, smiling, as the soldiers watch, diverted by their game. Leo stops pacing, a plan forming in his mind. If your father disguises himself as a woman, maybe he can escape. In the mansion yard, soldiers stand idly, their world about to be turned upside down by something as trivial as a flying disc. What is this thing? Come, let's see. The soldiers exclaim, their curiosity piqued by the strange object. An old woman shuffles into view, hands outstretched, begging for money. The soldiers dismiss her with a wave, their focus consumed by the flying disc. A woman bursts from the mansion, her escape adding a layer of urgency to the unfolding scene. The soldiers relentlessly pursue the fleeing figure across the mansion grounds. Mia's voice cracks with desperation. "Father!" The soldiers halt, their hands reaching out to pull back the veil covering the captured figure. The veil is lifted, revealing an unexpected deception. Ethan's eyes widen in disbelief, his voice echoing with surprise. This is a disguise! A shocking twist unfolds, disrupting the pursuit and revealing hidden layers of intrigue. The magic key's light fades, revealing the familiar living room. The completed jigsaw puzzle sits on the table, its pieces perfectly united. The children's faces glow with pure, unadulterated joy. Mum approaches the table, a puzzled expression on her face. "This is strange. This looks exactly like a frisbee." Leo responds quickly. "Just a plate, Mum. Only a plate." The children exchange a knowing look and laugh, sharing a secret understanding. Hold up! Did you know that hitting subscribe makes you 72% cooler instantly?
Science can't prove it, but we definitely can.
And that like button? It's just sitting there, lonely, waiting for you to tap it.
Sharing this video is like giving us Wi-Fi hugs, spreading the love everywhere.
So go on, subscribe, like, and share. It's free, it's fun, and it makes the internet a happier place.